What is up, you beautiful people? Stone here, and today we're back in PlateUp. We're doing our automated buffetization coffees and everything that comes with it. We got coffee, we got ice or black coffee, we got iced coffee, we got lattes, we got people want extra sugar, extra milk, we got freaking tea. And that reminds me, I wanted to, before I started recording, look up to see if there was any better ways for automating tea. So I might have to go away for a second and do that. But also, at the end of the last part, we weren't able to try it out, but I do have cakes and a display stand, so I want to put this here and see if that works and makes people order less tea, even though I think I also discovered that they can order tea and cake as dessert, which sucks. Why is it one or the other? Why are they just so greedy? They can even order multiple times, but they can get both at once? Big, giant bastards. But yeah, we got some teleporters going. We got a lot going on here. There's a lot to rack your brain on, a lot to rack to my brain on. It's almost at the point where it's overwhelming, and I can't wait to start a franchise on this because starting a new coffee shop would be wonderful with some extra constraints. So, I think I'm gonna do me a little bit of the researches, and then we're gonna get right into it. Okie dokie. There was a lot of stuff going on with that one because I feel like so I found something. I started to build it. Then I realized that I didn't have a portioner. I have a bunch of combiners, but no portioner. So I was gonna do something with the tea and a portioner and the teleporter, but I didn't end up doing any of it. And food burns. What? Food doesn't burn at all. Thank you for the freebie. What else we got in these? Maybe we can get a combiner in one of those. No, it's a counter. It started with a C. I got excited for a second. Another buffet. Now we got plenty of those on the rip. No research desk. Don't need it. So yeah, this looks different than it does before because I messed with it, forgot how I did it, and then I had to freaking spend 10 minutes trying to redo it. Oh, goodness. This whole process of just the tea. But if I can get a combiner, or a portioner, I need a combiner, not a portioner, then I could get like two of these going at a time, and both of them could go into the same teleporter, and then I can get the other side of the teleporter to go directly to a buffet, or it can at least just go to me, and then I could give it to people. Ding, 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 ding. That could be a potential. I would love it ever so much, but we do not have combiner. Also, why is there nothing in here? What happened to the thing that was in there? Oh no. I'm throwing. We are throwing. Rotating grabby bits. I'll just put you over there, but not facing away where you can mess with stuff. No, just face right towards it and you stop. Stop being weird. Give me this one. Buffet. Maybe I should re-roll some of these and try to get a grabber or combiner. I do have plenty of mun. So what do we got? We got like 4. We got 8 things. Rolling on 300 because I got 6,000 monies. Here we go. None of those is what we want. We really need something, so I'm gonna just keep rolling. Oh, is that it right there? This is it right here. Wait, no. Oh yeah, it is. It's a portioner. Hells yeah. But do I want to? Part of me wants to copy it at least. So then, if I need more in the future, I got them. Oh man. Now I have to wait a turn. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything will be all right. We live. As long as I'm not calling people, we're fine. And at one point, I was like, wait a second, what happened to the lattes? Why are the lattes broken? And it turns out I might have messed with them when I was calling people. So I had to fix that. That could have killed me. But here we go. Dang, this restaurant is getting stressful. Okay, the second day today, day whatever that was, 25, overtime day 25 was a lot better than 24 because I got into the rhythm of things. I also didn't mess myself up a few times. Sheesh! And yeah, that proves itself. Me calling so much on the booking desk, almost making $2,000 in a day. Extreme! We're serving almost 190 people, dude, going over 200. That's wild. That's so freaking crazy, dude. You put that there, you put that in there. I could get me a combiner. Now we can move some stuff around, and I can decide what the frick I want to do with the teleporter, because it doesn't matter where the station is. It just matters what I do afterwards. And you know what? I should buy some of these neon signs for eventually, if I have too much stuff going on, I can still have my bonuses, but with the wall stuff instead of floor stuff. Because as much as I love the gumball machines, they be taking up space. Okay, before we go live, I think we got it, but I want to go into practice mode. One, to show you beautiful people, and to figure out if it's really working. So, the way I have the tea, it's the tea bags are going up and to the left. And then the grabbers are pushing them into the teapots that already have water, because I didn't know you could portion water from a sink into something. So then they steep for their 10 seconds. They're not on the same belt, so they don't reset each other when the belt moves. They wait until it's done, then they go out to the teleporters. And the only thing I wish is that I had more room where the one teleporter is. Maybe I can if I just move the booking desk and do something, because I like how 2 is looking on the left over here, that it actually has some waiting for me. And that's superb. Now I just want that on this side. I could have this bend up here and go this way, but I want to be able to walk up here. Maybe if I just, like, swap these around. Like, let me leave practice for a momento. We will move these things around, move some stuff. I don't think I need to practice it, but if I have these like that, then I can move up, take the cake, put it on there, and everything should be right in the world. I do have all the pieces for it. Then I just need to figure out where I can put this booking desk that it's not in my way. I could have it just centralized, which is fine, so everybody can see me calling other people. Maybe that, I don't know. I feel like that's fun. Just a thematic thing to do. Just be like, hey, they can all see me what I'm doing. If I look busy even while I'm on the phones, they'll be like, wow, this place must be really nice. No wonder I'm here. Dang, that was crazy. That felt so amazing. Because I felt like the tea situation has been a hump that I haven't been able to get over for the longest time. And we finally did. I felt so confident on it. I was serving them. They were serving themselves. I didn't talk about that, but because we had that and because the one situation over here didn't work for me, I couldn't walk past it even with these angled. I was just like, wait, I can move one of those coffee tables down. We do have plenty of open space because we also have this spot and this spot, which I should just like spread these guys out a little bit more because I felt like they weren't really cleaning this area. One thing that's weird is you can't put those right there, but I can put mats there even though they're just on the floor and they don't actually like hinder anybody. But apparently they don't like them. So we got a portioner. Wait, I already have portioners being made. I can buy another portioner, stick that up there. But now I don't even know really what to do. I think our black coffee situation's getting a little bit slow. So we can fix that per chaps. But I would need to be able to have a buffet. I mean, I have all the pieces for it. I just have to set it up quick because I think that's our only one. But other than that, I don't even know what we could do to be better. Everything seems pretty crazy at the moment. Everything's going so smooth. Should I move stuff back to give myself a little bit more dining space so I can have this table? Or should I get rid of this table and just say frick it and just concentrate on like serving people faster? Because if I can just serve people faster, that's fine. Maybe I do get rid of the coffee table. Because I don't really care about the headache the headache that it's presenting itself doesn't seem worth keeping it. So we can set up, yeah, we're going to set up another black coffee machine, and we're going to get it. And then I guess we're just going to keep going. I think at this point, unless there's really something to talk about, I'm just going to keep blasting just to see how far we can get. Like, overtime day 27 is ridiculous. I've almost been playing this month for like I've been playing this game for an in-game month. My dyslexia is beating the crap out of me lately. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep or something's in the air. Oh, maybe all this snow has gotten to me. I don't know. But I'm definitely a little bit brain broke. So I got a little bit too hasty and I set up the extra black coffee machine and did not put a buffet there, so that's great. Customers can arrive after closing time. I guess because there's no way we're making apple pies. What the flenchinin'? Okay, maybe one day we should do that. Like, I should do coffees and then only also serve pies, but then those are desserts. And I didn't want to serve desserts. But now I gotta make sure I read all that crap. Like, what is a dessert? What isn't? Let me put a buffet over there before I forget. And then the other thing I want to do is I can get this whole tea thing like automated and buffetized if I just push all of these tables back one. Yeah, if I flip this, then I can walk through here as Exhibit A. So that's fun. And then I also need to put a counter here. Badoo. Let me just take any old counter that has been used so they can't get gunk on me. So yeah, we'll fix that. And then I can move this in a way that makes it so... Wait, if I do that, and then this, and we'll just flip these around. And then This is not going to be that. Actually, it's just going to be another buffet that if we don't have one, I can just buy one from right here. There it is. Flip that around. Oh, flip that like this, and then we push all these back. I felt that like that rush lasted forever. Oh, damn, dude. Also, there was a little bit of hiccup. I guess this was coded for something else and not teapot. So I was like, oh no, I have to serve people now, even though I put in the buffet. I don't want to do that. And then I was like, wait, I can just put it on there and then it'll fix itself. So very good. Also, I forgot to buy my yesterday's teleporter just so I can have more, because you never know when something's going to bite me and I'm going to need teleporters to help unbite me. The other thing is, now that I've moved it back and I have more space, I can put down more coffee tables. So I have an extra one up here, and then I have, I want this portioner, and then I do want this coffee table, because we got the room now, so I can flop this around, make it. Now that's gonna go right here, and I also want to make sure more than anything that these tables have the decreased patience, and I don't like this being such a block right here. So can we move this someplace? Can I not actually put down 2 coffee tables like I thought I could? Unless I just put it here. But I don't really like that unless I do something like this. And then I'll get rid of you and you. And then flip this chair. Or no, I'll flip this chair. So now you have a seat. And then if I do this and flip it, now you both have a seat. Okay, now we have 7 coffee tables. And I could put more down, but I'm just worried about like them running into each other all the time. So at least now there's like a walkway here. Like this is a little island, this is a little island. I like the symmetry that it has. And speaking of symmetry, let me just do something like this. Now I feel a little bit better about the bot. Or no, wait, if I move this over, then it's all the symmetry in the world, especially if I just move that row bit up. Nice. Now the robots aren't symmetrical. Oh no, it's almost there. But at least the coffee tables are. I like it a lot. And then if I get another plant, I can put it right here where this chair is supposed to be. And then hopefully that'll hit all these coffee tables on the bottom, and then everybody will have so much patience. Oh man, I love this game. So my goal right now is, if we lose this day, it's fine, I'll let it happen. But I want to get to at least day 30. That sounds like a good round number right there. Well, that was wild and panic-inducing for multiple reasons, because my lady came in. It's not her fault at all if I would have died, but I got distracted. I was holding the call button. I called so many people. By the time I looked, I was like, why? It's not even the dinner rush yet. Hopefully this rush goes away before that rush comes, because that would have been miserable. It made me a lot of money. $1,000 directly on the booking desk. Crazy. And then later in the day, it was so weird. I thought the day was done. And then some guys started trickling in really slowly. There was a handful of them. And then all of a sudden, there was a herd! The previous day, when I got the card for people coming in after hours, it was pretty seamless from, like, the whole thing. And then that day, it was like, okay, that's weird and sucks. There's just random people coming in. But then I almost died. That freaking bar went down so fast. Okay. Now, if we die on day 30 or we live day 30, I'm happy with it. And I think we're fine. I don't think there's anything else we can do to make things better at the moment. I think this is the part of the progression where I just let the place die. So, sending? Wow, that went incredibly smoothly. I can't believe that I've never been in this state before where I'm playing this game, or at least this game is playing itself, and I'm also playing another game, like on the side. Like, I've just been playing some other stuff here on my computer while this is going on. But, and also the fact that I'm recording it. Like, that's a triple whammy. This game is doing itself. That's why I'm totally happy where we got this today. And, like, all the days that came up to this one. Because it's just so great. That was such a great accomplishment, figuring out how to do the auto. I mean, I didn't figure it out. I had to get some help, but then I actually had to incorporate it, and then I found a way to get the teleporters, and like I played the game enough to earn the money and the resources to get the things to even do the plan. So I guess that in a way is an accomplishment I can have, because it's not like I'm doing this on like a sandbox situation or playing with somebody else that's just like, here, just take this and figure it out. So I had to do it. And yeah, I think we could just yet again just send messes are created in a wider area. I don't like that, but also I don't care because I'm not moving around anymore. So yeah, everything seems to be good, and anything past this is just an extra good time. So I know we're only halfway through, basically day 32, or almost half, depending upon how like the back end of this works. But I think because I've already showed, we haven't changed anything in like the last 2 in-game days. I think I'm just gonna go to the point at which we are about to lose, and then that'll be that. Because I feel like this is just getting monotonous at this point. Like, maybe it's entertaining to watch, but I feel like as far as I'm concerned, me just sitting right here, it's just like, I just kind of want to die already. Oh, yep, this is going to be the death of me. We can't do cheese boards or 25% more customers. I mean, I guess I could, in theory, get a thing automated for cheese boards. I have enough space that's not being utilized. But I just don't know. I'm kind of just over this at the moment. Especially because it's every day lasts like 20 minutes. It's ridiculous. And we're up to 37. I just really wanted to see how high we could get. 25% more customers for cheeseboard. If I get cheeseboard, I'll die automatically. If I get advertising, there's no way I'm going to be able to do that, because one thing that's surprising is I thought I was going to die at like day 34 because we were roping all the way to the end on the patients for the people waiting outside multiple times in a row. So I was like, oh, the next day I'll die. I was like, okay, if not that day, then surely the next day. And then I lived that day, so now I'm like, on day 37, like, what the frick just happened? But, yeah. As much as it is intriguing, and I'm wondering if I can automatically do the cheese board, because it's chopped, place chopped apple, nuts, and cheese on a serving board. So, actually, I don't have a mixer. If I had a mixer, I could do that. But I can know. So we will just take the advertising and then send it. Just leave it. Did you see how many people there were? Probably not, because I might have been blocking it, but I think it said 449 plus 136. That's a hell of a ton of people. That's almost 600 people. What is that? It's at least like, I'm not going to do the math. I'm going to do like a rough math, but I'm pretty sure that's like 570 something. 580, low 580s. Damn, I don't think I've ever served that many people. And I have 21, almost 22,000 coinage. Whatever you want to call it. Muns. So let's see exactly what kills us when we get there. Go there. Oh, okay. That's it. We did it. We did it. It's over. I actually thought, I'm surprised. We lived like a day. I forget exactly, because this is the next day, because it was going on for too long. But we made at least another full day with the 25% extra people. It was ridiculous. Oh, we got a smart grabber. And since I'm doing franchise, I'm going to allow myself to take that into the franchise. We get a smart grabber. But we're going to do that in the next part. Oh, but first we got to pick what the frick we get. There's so many. So shops offer an additional blueprint each day. That is a sick one to have. I love a good catalog. We're getting rid of latte. I don't want to start with anything but coffee. Customers are slowed by messes. That is fine. -1 group size. I don't know if I want less people. It worked out in a way. But let me see what else we can get first. Messiness, 25% less patience. What the heck is this one? I can't read it. Okay, there we go. Food burns. Furred? I think taking food burns is amazing because you can't burn any of the coffee food unless you're making pies. More customers, and we might want to make pies, but not if they're desserts. I wonder. This is one thing that's really cool about going from just playing the game in overtime and just playing it like originally and then going into franchise is, yeah, you're essentially doing the same thing, but it's going to be harder right off the bat, and then you might have a totally different playthrough than what you had previous. So, wait a second. Customers are slowed by messes. I just want to see what's back here. Customers can arrive after closing time, and no thank you. Messes are created in wider area, no thank you. Your customers, more customers at the start of each day. 25% more customers. Customers' orders are hidden when not nearby, which this one isn't terrible either. So food, definitely. Customers are slowed by messes is also fine. -1 maximum group size is a nah. Maybe I'll take customer orders are hidden when not nearby, because this is, I don't know, something about this one. It's just super easy. It's a little bit annoying, but I feel like as far as everything else on here is concerned, it's really a non-issue. So customers slowed, more customers at the middle of the day. Yeah, I think we're fine. Extra sugar, latte, extra milk, iced coffee, cake stand, tea. Yeah, and we really need to pay attention because the first time I played this, I did not know the freaking whatever the tea is a dessert. Yeah, it says it right there. Adds tea as dessert. Now, thank you. Customers can request cupcakes with their drinks. Wait, with their drinks? So this isn't even a dessert? They just happen to take it a lot when they're drinking their tea? That's cool. I need to pay attention to that when I get the card again to see if it really says that or not. Maybe it's because it's the second dessert style thing I got. It didn't say it directly itself because there's already a dessert phase when it came in. So what do we got? Customers' orders are hidden when not nearby. Food burns 100% faster, and customers are slowed by messes. Create the franchise. I think we're good. And I am good to get out of here, and then we're going to start it a couple days from now. So, I actually can't wait for that. But the end of this day, I don't know. In the future, I might just be like, hey, if we get to 30, I'm fine with that, and I'm abandoning it. But I really just wanted to see this time around how far we could get. But I don't know if it was worth parts of my sanity. Okay? So, just keep that in mind when you're doing this. Make sure you have other things to do, because that was just like, yeah, I felt like I was losing brain cells. So, I do hope you enjoyed. I know I sure did. And if you did, remember the 3 things. You're beautiful. I appreciate you, and have a great one. Bye-bye.